I want to
add to
ask a serious question. 1 second, Esty. I don't want to let this question go. Right now, we are experiencing a very traumatic experience of COVID. And as before COVID, people as is were nervous, stressed, all of the above, the chase to success and the American dream is never come. It's always, there's always things, it's a life, the path of life. But right now we have COVID and we have much more things that are in our view and sight and absorb everything. We absorb everything right now. What does NLP do right now? What do you guys do now for people on that level? How do you help the victims that are through this right now, through this tragedy, what's happening right now?
Well, yeah, there's lots of things that people can do. I think the core of it is about personal responsibility. And so looking at it as COVID is traumatic is one way of looking at things, for sure. And if I try that perspective on, and I try on those emotions and response, if I have that frame of mind that COVID is traumatic, it doesn't make me feel too good. It doesn't make me feel too resourceful. It doesn't make me feel too empowered. And also, if I try on the frame of mind that I am a victim, I have been victimized by COVID, it also probably doesn't make me feel very empowered, and it doesn't make me feel very good. Now,
very weak, actually, weak.
Correct, right. And so this is where perception plays an important role in things, because just like Annette was saying, is that there are things in the world that happens that are out of our control. There's stuff that's going on out there. People that we love pass away. It happens, right? We lose loved ones, right? Jobs, we lose our jobs. Sometimes people lose their jobs, or you invested in a business and all of a sudden it lost a lot of money, or there's lots of things outside of us that happen. But our response to that is our responsibility. We have an ability to respond in terms of how we think about things, what movies we play in our mind, what memories we call, the way we language things, the imaginations about what we think is going to happen in the future. All of that is our responsibility. And this is important because, the movies that are in your mind, when you play memories, when you imagine things, the way you language things, COVID is traumatic. I am a victim. Those things influence your emotions and your feelings inside of your body that then limit or inhibit or allow you to respond in some ways or not in other ways. So with that, saying that, yes, all those things do happen. We do lose loved ones. We lose money. We have hopes and plans and they get destroyed. It happens all the time. But building in a resilient attitude and finding more resourceful ways of framing things is what will empower us. So rather than, sure, COVID is traumatic is one way of looking at it. Could you generate 20 more ways of looking at it? COVID is an opportunity for me to build new business. COVID is an opportunity for me to take my business that was mostly landlocked and make it an online business, and I could reach much more people online. COVID is an opportunity for us to see the way that the universe or God is allowing us to have a different way of being than we have been doing. So COVID is an opportunity for me to bounce back and to practice resilience. COVID is an opportunity for me to face death head on and to learn to accept the reality of the situation. So when we try these different ways of perceiving it, all of a sudden we're not a victim anymore. We're not disempowered, but we can think ourselves into being disempowered. We could think ourselves into being at effect. But finding more resourceful ways of framing things, of running your own mind, of communicating about the situation will empower us to actually respond, our response ability to the situations that we're out of our control.
I love the way you cut it down. Responsibility. It's beautiful. I couldn't say it. I'm gonna adopt this one big time. Responsibility. I never thought about it this way.